Maddie Lee here, coming to you from Talking Stick Resort Arena out in Arizona, where the Thunder have just beat the Suns for the third time this season already. Third time already this season. This time it was 110-100. The important thing about this win, though, was the Thunder did it pretty short-staffed. You had them coming in minus Russell Westbrook, who still hasn't officially come back from that left ankle sprain, but also was away tonight for personal reasons. Terrence Ferguson was also missing for personal reasons. That was another excused absence. And then Alex Abrines was still sick. He left the last game early with flu-like symptoms, has not practiced or done shoot-around since. He came on the trip but stayed in the hotel because they figured it was better to let him rest a little. So without any guard depth, the Thunder used a bunch of different lineups. You had Diallo starting, so Hamidou Diallo gets his first NBA start, and then from there, the guys coming in and filling that two-guard role, Timothe Luwawu-Cabarrot was actually the guy who got the most minutes, and he played both the 2 and the 3. But he comes in and gets 25 minutes after really only being used in the last couple minutes of blowouts up until this point. He had a great game. He scored 12 points. Granted, he was a little shaky to start, but he seemed to really gain confidence as the game went through, had a solid defensive performance that guys like Steven Adams really complimented him for, and finished with his teammates having a lot of confidence in him. So that was a huge night for him. You also had guys like Deonte Burton stepping in and getting some minutes. You had Raymond Felton and Dennis Schroeder playing on the floor at the same time. Ton of different lineups and combinations that we just haven't seen before this season because they haven't needed to go to anything like that. But even with all this change and newness and guys trying to figure out these roles that they haven't been in before, Thunder were able to come out and fix some of their turnover issues that they had in the first half and finish a game. Third win against the Suns, also their 10th win in 11 games. Pretty remarkable streak that they're on, you know, considering they are playing some not so good teams, but they're not doing the thing that they have done in the past where, you know, maybe come in and don't, you know, take some teams lightly and then don't beat poor teams like they should. And you've seen on this stretch, they've beaten the teams that they were expected to beat. Like tonight, even though they were shorthanded. You had big nights for Steven Adams again. Him going up against Ayton. Ayton has gotten a look at Adams already, but Adams has had years more of experience than the Suns rookie, so he's able to take advantage of that. They go to him early and often. He ends the night with 26 points and, you know, as always, a pretty good defensive showing. You had Paul George coming in and playing great defense on Devin Booker, who only scored 16 points tonight. He was able to distribute and be effective that way, but still to hold him to 16 points, props to Paul George on that, who also had another 32-point night. It wasn't his most efficient shooting night, but he was 11 for 11 from the line to make up for some shots that maybe didn't fall. Next, the Thunder head to Sacramento. They've got practice here tomorrow and then Sacramento the next day, where they'll take on the Kings. A little rematch there for them. And yeah, we'll see if they can keep on this streak.